Mike Smith here, joined by Highland Community College volleyball player Hannah Williams. Hannah, first off, congratulations as you've established what your next chapter in life is at William Penn. We'll talk about that in a moment, but just kind of wanted to relive your time here as a Scottie. Obviously, this past year with the gals, you were able to win a conference championship, first time in school history since 1996 in that capacity, but get a big win against Coffeyville to achieve that goal. What's a memory or two that's going to stick out to you about your Scottie volleyball career?
I guess I have a couple. My first one would be when we were playing Cloud, and I hit that girl in the face.
I remember that.
It was a lot of people enjoyed that, but and then the second one was winning our conference, because just being there as a team together and like knowing we could beat Coffeyville was the best feeling.
You were able to grow as a player from freshman year. You got a little bit of time that season, but then sophomore year you came right in there and right in the fold. I mean, right at the start of the season, that home tournament, I know you had a really good time with some games there, and then over the season kind of progressed along and made some pretty impactful plays. But what do you feel that you were able to grow the most at in your career?
Definitely my swing. Because at first it was all sorts of wonky and like, just wasn't right. But then spring season last year came along and I was able to fix it with the help of John. So it was really nice to actually feel the right way you were supposed to swing.
You brought up Coach Bingesser, and of course under him the last couple of years had the success that you did with the girls the last two seasons. What was it like to be coached by a guy like that?
He's a really great coach, all in all, but sometimes he gets a little crazy when it's time for the games. But other than that, like, it just shows that he's really passionate about the sport, and that's what we all love. So
this group that you're a part of this past year, just being around you and the gals, seemed like a pretty tight-knit group, gals that have a lot of fun as well. Yeah. Plus, you got to play with your sister, too, overall. And what was it like just to be around this group, volleyball and outside of volleyball, too?
All of them are really great people in general, so like just whether on the court or off the court, I can depend on them, so that was a nice feeling to have.
Now you get to continue your volleyball career after 2 years here at Highland. William Penn, the place where you're going to head out to. What was intriguing about that? What was the big selling point to go there?
Coach Cleaver was really amazing. I liked her the most, and the girls, I just clicked with them automatically, so I figured probably the best place for me to be because I'm already making friends and everything. So, looking
back to high school, when did you think about playing at the next level, and did you think that you'd be at this point now going to a four-year university to play?
I definitely didn't think I'd be going to university to play, but I definitely wanted to play after high school because I knew I would miss it. So I took my chance and asked John at one of the visit days here, and he took a chance on me. So now here I am.
Nice. Well, it worked out pretty darn good for both parties, I would say, in that capacity. And Hannah, I'll let you out of here on this. I always ask a lot of the athletes, what they're going to take away from being a Scottie, whether it not, be centric about their sport, but like, what would you tell someone about a reason why they should consider Highland, in their experience?
I'd say it's like a second home because like it's small enough to where everyone's like here for each other, each other. So it's not weird where you only know less than a fourth of the people here. So it's just a really big family school, I believe. So.
Well, Hannah, I want to wish you best of luck at William Penn, and it's been a pleasure watching you and the rest of the group, of course, achieve that conference championship and have that successful career you had.
Thank you.
So Hannah Williams of the Highland Volleyball team joined us here, of course, for her signing.